Where's the bass? Where's the bass? Where's the bass?
And welcome back to the conversation that never ends. This is Timeless Talk. I'm your host, AJ. And to my right, as always, we got Slideshow. Hold on, let's do it again.
Ooh.
And this takes us to
Season 2, Episode 10.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, we there.
Bro, before we get started,
What's up? Talk to me.
could we talk about like the most ratchetest thing we done ever seen while we was just like casually walking outside getting some coffee, bro?
Let's do that. You know, the episode's not going to be about that, y'all. But yeah, let's definitely talk about that.
Wait. Why you played that one?
I was waiting for you to catch it, bro.
I actually
No.
did, but I want to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, you're right. Let's do it right. The one you love, brother. Woo!
All right.
Okay.
Little transformation, but bro, see, you got to explain to them the whole definition of why I'm terrified to come to Lancaster.
Okay, so if we're gonna get into that real quick, y'all, this has nothing to do with our topic. Oh man, no, actually, no, it doesn't. Unless you're considering it an interpretation, then it might.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? But
I'm a victim of my is it surroundings? I'm a victim of is that what it says? Victim of
you're
my
a casualty of your circumstance.
Okay.
Casualty or a victim of your same shit. Victim, casualty.
I only come
Of
to
your
Lancaster
circumstance.
for work, bro. That's it. And
Just-
I go home.
Para trabajar. That's to trabajar and go back, huh?
Lancaster is dangerous.
To work and go, man. All right, so you want me to break it down?
Well, yeah, I can't tell. Like I'm still petrified of the whole situation, so I
Now-
look blacked out,
Damn, did you look, you get traumatized or what?
scared.
All right, so to refer to what Slideshow is talking about, now there was a couple instances that he experienced in Lancaster. Do you want me to go into specifics as what you experienced at the gym out here,
Bro,
or do you want me to start with that one and then get into what happened today?
yeah.
You gonna tell the one from today because I know you got. I'll let you do that one.
Okay, yeah.
So, actually, EQ was actually present for this story. This quick little story we got. We'll give you a couple sidebars. That's what we're gonna call these. These are sidebars. These are so for this sidebar story, EQ was present for this one. So I'm sure if he watches this, he's gonna have a little grin on his face as he hears it unfold. So as you guys know, me, Slideshow, and EQ pretty close. You know, even though he's not on the show anymore, we're still pretty solid. One day we went to the gym, 24-hour fitness, right? We went there, did our thing. It went well. Slideshow held his own during the workout. You know what I'm saying? It was his first time working out with EQ and myself. And we're like, hey, man, he's doing good, man. He got it. Man, he ain't no bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Now.
So, boy was good. He's doing his thing. You know, he held his own. He lifted weights with us. We got a little bit of cardio, small cardio in. We get to the sauna and my boy is dying. He's already like, fuck, how long we got to be in this bitch? I'm like, 15 minutes, bro. 15.
I already got no weight to lose, so
Man, he was like, bro, you want me to sweat out whatever's left?
come on, man.
And you know what? It's funny because another homie of ours, he's the same way. He said the same thing. Like, man, you want me to go in the sauna for what? He's just like, bruh.
Yeah,
I can't reference his name because I don't know if he wants me to disclose him like that, but he's a tall, skinny black gentleman like yourself.
That's a coon with a Q.
Now, y'all, look, as racial as that just was, you need to understand something, okay?
It's a special relation
Yeah, our boy here, Slideshow,
between
has
me and another slave.
Yeah. Now that other, I'm not even gonna repeat that shit. But
Hey, but shout out to Ben 10. He know that's one of the brothers
we'll
got.
go with Ben 10. Yeah, Ben 10.
that's
So
Ben 10.
to play it safe, Ben 10, man, he's got a relationship with Ben 10 to they give
That's
each
our
other
personal thing.
some racial slurs back and forth. But
That's what we do.
Ben, the reason why I bring him up is because Ben 10 is actually the individual we're talking about. He told me, he's like, fuck, you want me to go in a sauna for what, brother? Lose whatever I got left of mass? I'm like,
It brings us closer. in the field while we working.
I believe it. Your little racial's back. It keeps y'all day going back.
You didn't catch what I meant by field, but yeah.
I did. Fuck, bro. I did catch it. Y'all out there picking. My gosh, bro. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
Let's get to the point.
Love you, Ben 10.
We love y'all. We love you, bro. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing and watching every week.
Y'all, they'll meet him soon.
Oh, they will. Y'all will see him on. We're trying to get him on the show. Actually, he's a little. I don't think he's camera shy, but he's trying to figure out exactly what it is that he wants to speak about. So
Got to be something good.
we'll get him in here soon, guys. You guys will meet him. He's tall as fuck, so hopefully he fits in the frame.
I don't think he's gonna. What?
We might get the bottom of his Adam's apple or the top of it or his neck.
Nah, he'll fit. Pause.
He'll fit. Oh, bruh. I'm gonna tell him to listen to watch this shit. Hey, bro, you need to watch episode 10, dog. Okay.
Yeah, he got a whole minute shout out.
He got a whole. Yeah, bro. He's still talking about you. Anyway, let's get to the point. So anyway, like Ben 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
We take slideshow into the sauna, right? Let's not get sidetracked here. So he's in there for 15 minutes. He does it like a champ. I'm like, all right, bro, you survived, and now this is how
first 15 minutes.
Yes, you survived the first 15 minutes. It's gonna escalate now. So he understands that I do this whole, and EQ went through this with me, and I introduced this to him as well. So he knew that this is how I like to end all of my workouts, which is no matter what you do, cardio, lifting, whatever it is, I like to end each workout with a 15-minute sauna session. Then you jump in the pool, you do a 1 lap up and back, get out of the pool, rinse off, and then end it with 10 to 12 minutes in the steam room. It opens your pores, it gives your muscles oxygen. That's how I like ending my workouts. When I leave out of the gym after that, I feel refreshed. I feel rejuvenated. It just sits right, you know? That's how I end my workouts. I feel rejuvenated when I leave like that. It just works out for the best, in my opinion, right? So that's how we do our workouts. We end them, and then we're in the middle of this ending ritual, right? And none of them want to get in the pool. EQ's like, nah, I didn't bring my shorts. I think
it was old people in there. What you mean? Old people dirty.
Yeah, man, but they weren't going to be in our way.
I seen some dirt particles swimming in that pool.
You saw the dirt particles?
You know they said a regular cement pool carries 33 gallons of pee. But anyways, keep going. Keep going.
Man, you're gonna have me going to the pool like,
yeah, that's the water you accidentally swallow sometimes. That's the water you accidentally swallow sometimes, bro. Anyways, keep going, bro. Keep going.
I don't accidentally swallow that shit, bro.
Everybody accidentally swallows. Keep going.
Everybody accidentally swallows.
Accidentally.
They're gonna ban our show, bro. Pause.
I don't know what they thinking.
But YouTube, like, y'all funny as fuck. If y'all weren't this funny, we would have canceled you a long time ago.
Man, nah.
All right, so back to what we were saying. So basically, that happens, and we're doing the ritual. They don't have their trunks, so we skip the pool. Okay. I told them, well, if we're going to skip the pool, because the pool usually regulates the temperature. When you jump in there, it'll cool you down a lot faster than you would if you just wait outside of it. You know what I mean? So since we're skipping the pool, we take like maybe 5 minutes of a break, and then we go into the steam room.
Bro, I did not know there was something after the first one.
He's like, wait, there's more?
I got over the first 15 minutes. I'm like, damn, I'm like, champ.
Slide's like, fuck, there's more?
They said, now the sauna. I said, huh?
No. Yeah, the sauna. No. Then we said, now the steam room.
First? Oh,
the sauna was first.
The sauna was first.
Yeah.
Okay. Nah, then he said the steam room. I was like, for how long?
He had that face like, fuck, there's more? Yeah, there's more. So we did that for like 12 minutes. Our boy was dying the first 30 seconds in there. He's like, oh my God, bro, what are we doing in here? Like, he didn't say, oh my God, because Slide never really talked that way. But,
bro,
you get in there, we got in there right in 30 seconds in, bro. You're like,
bro, because you got
12 minutes of this?
You understand, I'm claustrophobic bad.
It was bad, huh?
So it was already hot. And then once they added all that water and you guys said it was going, like, you wouldn't be able to see the door.
No.
And everything just turned into like a.
Remember that? Yeah, we poured the water on the little thing, and then.
Bro, I just closed my eyes, man.
I know you did, and it didn't help that EQ kept changing the fucking time on us. All right, fellas, 12 more minutes. Like, what? It's been at least 3.
Man.
Anyway, that's what we get for giving him the stopwatch. But anyway, so that happened, and then that's not the funny part. So we get out. Slideshow survived the whole workout, and he walks out looking defeated, bro. Even though he made it to the end. You look like you were just done with life. Bro.
Like I just got out the cotton field.
Basically.
Yeah.
And then we're walking out, right? And now to put a picture in you guys' mind, Slideshow's walking out the front door with his shirt draped over his shoulder. He wasn't wearing it, okay?
Looked like I just stepped out the shower and just threw clothes on.
Basically, like he had basketball shorts on, he had his slides on, and then he had his shirt draped over his shoulder. And as we're walking out, bro, uptight Karen working the front entrance is like, excuse me, sir, we don't discriminate, and we don't appreciate you doing that in our lobby.
We don't do that here.
We don't do that here. Do what? Walk out of your fucking gym doors?
I was gonna say, bro.
What do you mean? Like,
crazy thing is, she acted like I was just standing in front of her. I was walking.
she made it seem like you were over there flexing, bro.
Yeah,
you weren't
right.
doing that.
Right,
like,
bro.
you flexing. Oh, man. So it's because me and EQ were walking out fully clothed. We had our shirts on. Slide's the only one that walked out with his shirt draped over his shirt, and he had his shirt off. Because your black nipples were showing, bro.
Probably.
I don't know. She probably wanted to taste one or something. I don't know.
Raisins.
He
Raisins.
said raisins or milk duds. Which one? Nah, but so she was hating basically. Like, we don't do that, sir. And it's like, huh? So she kind of looks back at her like, what?
Yeah.
Are you talking to me? She talking to me?
Bro.
He said, yeah, so please, I appreciate it. Next time, don't even come in here like that. Don't even walk in or walk out like that.
No, see,
bitch.
bro, I didn't
Okay.
know which was worse, the tone or
Karen
the.
had a bad
she had
fucking
that,
day,
she
bro.
Had that neck. She had that neck clicking. So
The
I
neck
didn't
was
know.
the neck was clicking. She had like a bobblehead
Like,
click,
oh,
bro.
yeah,
It was it was clicking.
Hey man, and then it's because I said okay the first time, like respectfully. Like,
Yeah, no.
okay, all right, my bad, you know. Yeah, so I'm like,
You okay there? Like, whoa. Yeah, it was interesting. The whole situation there was like, whoa. And that's not over yet. Okay, so now we left the gym, right? We're out the doors, and we're just laughing about what just took place
bro.
here.
Not 3 minutes after we walk out though.
3 minutes. Okay, look, dude, bro, pulls up. Okay, some dude pulls up. We're walking to our cars, right? As we're coming up, I forgot what kind of car he was driving, bro. Do you remember what it was?
Man, whatever it was, bro, it's built out of cardboard box. Bro.
Okay, so he pulls up in a red
Milk boxes.
He pulls up in the car, right? He don't even got a front bumper, bro. Like, he had a front bumper, but I kid you guys not, he took boxes, created the bumper, cut like loops over the tires, and he drew in the headlights, he drew in the bumper, he drew in all that shit. I'm not even bullshitting y'all. I wish I was. And this man with no shame drove his car around with a fake ass body kit that he made out of fucking cardboard boxes, man.
And he had wife beaters on.
And he had a wife beater on. So he was like the stereotypic broke ass dude from Lancaster. You know what I mean? And we're not even talking about, I mean, it sucks that he had to be black. I wish he wasn't, just for the fact that making y'all look bad, man.
It just meet the criteria.
Oh,
you know?
man, he fits that stereotype. My boy here doesn't. So it's like, man, we see that, right? And we're like, oh, this can't be good. He rolls his window down. And this is what we're talking. We wouldn't have really mentioned this man if he had not said 2 words. So he probably would have just laughed at his vehicle and kept it stepping. He rolls his window down and he looks at it. He's like, hey, y'all, did any of y'all want to buy food stamps? Oh, Lord. You just, bruh, whatever the fuck we were just thinking, you more than solidified it. You just took it to the next level, bro. Food stamps? Motherfucker, we just walked out the gym.
But you say, I looked at you, how?
Once he asked me, Slideshow was like, literally, because he was the closest. He was talking to Slide, because Slideshow was in front of EQ and myself, right? And he pulls up the Slideshow and he stops, rolls his window down. He's like, oh, do you or your homies want to buy some food stamps? And Slideshow literally just hits me with a,
you know the meme with Kermit just looking like,
bro, you guys had to see it, man. Shit was fucking hilarious. I looked at him, I was like, bro.
Nah, he was trying to irritate me.
And then
bro.
he kept pushing. Yeah, he was like, hey, man. He's like, hey, but bro, I got you off. You need it. And Slideshow was like, oh, no. He's just trying to be respectful. Like, at least cool about it. You know, like, nah, bro, I'm good, man. I'm good. Like, y'all want some? Like, almost like offering it to us knowing we're not going to take anything from him anyway. Yeah, you still are like, y'all want them? Like, you asking me and Q, like if we're going to, like, yeah, bro. Like, yeah, you got that shit on deck. Let's go. But we tell him, no, that's not the end of it. Here's what happens next.
We don't got no cash.
We got no cash, yes. Because Slideshow's like, no, I'm good, man. I honestly don't have no cash on me anyway. Oh, that's okay, bro. I have everything. I have Cash App. I have Zelle. I have Slideshow. Again, bro. It's persistent. I got y'all. Come on, man. Cash App, everything. Hook me up, bro. Hook me up so I'll hook y'all up. Like, bro, it's really cool, man. We good. All right, y'all straight? You sure? Y'all sure? Bro, use that money for your bumper. I don't know or maybe he's trying to sell that to get money for his bumper, man. Anyway, y'all,
I doubt it.
That happened, right? And as he drives off, here's the finalization of the story. So he gets his negative answers. He drives off, and this is what Slideshow said. This is why I never come to fucking Lancaster, bro.
And then I kind of cramped, try to sit down in the car.
Oh yeah, that was the last straw. He's never been back to the gym with us since.
Hey, that was there was a force trying to take me out that day.
I think it was, because to be real with you, bro, that has never happened. Every time that I go to 24, I've never been hit up for food stamps, and I've never been bitched at by the front door lady. I don't know, man. You just got bad luck. That was the first instance of a bad thing he had, bad experience he had in Lancaster. Tell me the other one.
Hey, bro, hold on. But before I go into that one, Crunch, and is it Planet Fitness? That's the beginner gym, bro. They don't even trip and they let you wear your shirt off.
I think they just don't have standards there, bro. To be honest with you, I'm not saying that there's a better gym. I just don't think that they enforce things the way that 24
I was gonna say
does.
because 24. No. Planet Fitness, bro. They don't even allow you to scream if the weight is too heavy. They ring that little bell or alarm.
Oh, yeah.
And they ring that little alarm. Like,
What the fuck is that supposed to do?
You got to shut up now, or you got to tone it down. And they let you wear your shirt off,
Bruh, with ding, 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 ding. You're moaning too loud. You're grunting too loud, sir.
Hey, it's embarrassing, bro. It's embarrassing. Like
They did that. They really do that.
if you slam some weights or something, or if you scream.
Is this 24 hour?
No. This is Planet Fitness.
That's hilarious, man.
But you can wear your shirt off. They don't trip.
But they have a problem with you grunting.
Yeah, man.
What the fuck is wrong with our world, bro? Why does that offend people? Does that offend you? I think it's funny when I hear that shit. Like, damn,
I think it's the fact that it's just a beginner gym. They're like, all right, tone it down. You kind of going too extra. You're going X Games mode.
So you're gonna have to. Oh man, people are so overly sensitive these days, man.
You know.
Anyway, let's get back. Let's get into the.
Yeah, man. So, hey, craziest thing. Another reason, or
what's
just another reminder why I shouldn't come to Lancaster, and neither should you.
You watchers, you visitors, you viewers out there.
Man, we said before we record today, how about we just go get some coffee? From good old
Dutch Bros. They don't pay us for this, but we're gonna shout y'all out.
A little shout out because that last one wasn't too bad, but
it was pretty good.
Bro, we over there, just drinking, got a phone call here and there just to take care of some business.
Oh yeah.
And on the way back, I'm thinking we just having a peaceful walk. All of a sudden here, weird.
Yep. And helicopters in the sky.
Right. I'm thinking they about to Rodney King my ass. Because he was driving towards us.
Yeah, like, bro. Fast too. I was like, hey, Sly, what are you gonna do if he comes up? Pull up and be like, there he is, get him.
Hey man, I was actually gonna I didn't have enough time, but I was gonna say pull out your phone, we about to get paid. But yeah, man, you see the dude pull out and then do a hard turn, then you see the birds above us.
I was waiting for the God forbid, bro. That'd been horrible.
Like, bro, imagine. Right, and we just casually walking, just
yeah, bro. Like we're just casually walking back to the
looking across the street at what's going on,
man. But just casually walking back to the studio, like, all right, man. Like,
hey, it actually popped up on the AV scanner too.
Did it really?
It did.
You know what's crazy about that? That's just normal. I didn't flinch. Neither did the slideshow. We just kind of were being the nosy people walking by, drinking our coffees. Like,
yeah, man.
It's happening right here, bro.
Just two Negroes casually walking in.
Honestly.
Oh no, bro. It was when I heard I seen the birds first. I seen the helicopter, bro. But that helicopter had to be like what? Just only like shy of 35 feet above us.
It wasn't that high up, yeah. It was like right there.
And then you just see some black little Negroes walk up. I said, oh no, this ain't safe.
He said, hey, bro, it's time to go.
I don't feel safe.
I was like, yo, you don't feel safe? He's like, nah, man.
Hell no.
We got to get back, bro.
Yeah, it's too many red flags over here.
Too many.
But anyways, Lancaster ghetto is getting like LA, so.
It's getting bad out here, y'all. That's just the reality of it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
yeah, just stay out the AV.
Stay out the AV.
Or go to Palmdale. Palmdale not bad. Palmdale's not that bad.
Yeah, Quartz Hill not that bad either. Although I heard people get kidnapped and raped out there, though.
Quartz Hill? Oh,
that's what I heard.
But I think that's towers, man. Towards the desert, though. I think that desert area.
And I heard up towards the towers too, like the water towers of Quartz Hill. Dangerous, bro. From whatever I've heard in the past, anyway. I don't know. I don't go up there really that much, but anyway.
All right, now we get into the good stuff, right?
Now we transitioning over to the topics of the episode.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So, two things today, guys. We're going to talk about interpretation. Interpreting, like when you speak to people, how they interpret or misinterpret what you say. How you're really trying to get your point to them for whatever reason is you're trying to talk to them about a certain thing. You want them to try to receive it the way that you're intending them to receive it, right? That's the first one. The second one is going to be rumors. Now, I know an episode, not last episode, but the episode before last episode, the one before we had Iman on, we had Jelly and B Money on that one. And that topic is rumors. We kind of talked about childhood rumors. You know, if you guys haven't watched that episode, please go check it out. It's a great episode. It's funny. We talked about, like stuff as far as like Bloody Mary or, jerk off too much, you lose your eyesight, or drinking Mountain Dew make your equipment small, and shit like that. Stuff we grew up believing that was just far fetched as hell. There were rumors, right? This is a little more serious. These rumors are more serious. These are rumors that we're going to talk about rumors again, but how rumors affect relationships of all kinds.
Yeah.
Personal friendship relationships, how rumor could fuck things up between me and Sly, or a rumor that was about you and your significant other that isn't true, or stuff going around a workplace that isn't true, or school, or
whatever the case may
whatever
be.
Whatever your situation is, and your circle is at, and all that stuff. We're basically going to discuss that, rumors, and then maybe use a couple of examples and explain how we can relate to that situation, what we've experienced in our lives. Unfortunately, being either on the receiving end of a bad rumor about ourselves or someone we knew, or just hearing something about somebody else, not really knowing if it's true or not. Rumors can be a messy thing, man.
Oh, really messy, yeah.
So now we're going to talk about Slideshow's topic, which is misinterpretations and interpretations, and how they both usually come to play and how they happen. Go ahead, Sly.
So when you introduced what you want to talk about, which was rumors, I kind of wanted to see.
We'll delve into the more serious ones, yeah.
Yeah. Well, with life encounters. Right?
Life encountered rumors, not the childhood ones,
So I kind of wanted to see what could go hand in hand with that. After a couple seconds, I came about to one of the things I think start rumors could possibly be misinterpreting things.
Absolutely.
And
then projecting that into the world in a way that doesn't.
Well, yeah. Well, I feel like that's
convolutes and dilutes the truth, huh?
I feel like it might be a twofold thing. Like, for example, I could, if we're talking about relationships, because I feel like they're more current in relationships. Like, if a boyfriend and girlfriend are arguing, and whatever the case may be, whether you're angry, sad, or whatever the case is, and you can't think straight, I seen a picture that depicts it better than I can explain it. Do you know those? I don't know what kind of six it is, but the six that has a kind of a curve like that, but it goes like this.
Oh yeah.
So from one side it looks like a 9, and from one side it looks like a 6, and you see two individuals. It's a 6. No, it's a 9.
Yeah.
So are you taking what I'm saying? Are you taking it how you want it to be taken, or are you taking it for what I'm actually saying?
Yeah. Are you paying attention to my words enough to make out what I'm trying to?
Yeah.
Because for the longest time we've always. Sorry, go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
Because for the longest time, me and Slideshow always talk about this off the record, and we feel like this applies to anything and anyone in life you talk to. It's not about what you say to somebody; it's about how you say it. You know what I'm saying? So we feel that's the biggest influencer on interpretation, right? So usually, when you want someone to interpret something a certain way, right, you tell them what you want to tell them, but you're particular about how you do that, right? Because if you don't do it right, they're going to misinterpret it to something that you didn't even intend them to take it as, right?
Yeah.
So that's why it is so crucial about how you deliver whatever it is you're trying to tell them, so that they do interpret it, or at least have a better chance at interpreting it the way you intend it to be. And that comes down to tone. That comes down to a lot of things, actually, right? That'll lead to that.
Tone is one of them. You got body language too.
Yeah.
So one of the examples I have for that, as far as I actually have a if we doing a little tidbit, I have an example of this. I remember one time I was in Belize where I guess I was taking a barbering course, right?
Yeah.
And I hate to say it like this, but it was all niggas in the class, right? And I guess it was me and another guy that was the same height. Uh-huh. And I think people were just everybody in the class was just wondering who would win the fight. Yeah. So then,
of course they were,
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So everybody else was short, but and I ain't gonna lie, I'm all right. But the dude, he was a little bigger,
a little stockier.
Yeah. So then I guess somebody asked me first if I wanted to fight him, and I'm like, why would I just want to fight him?
Yeah.
For what? You guys want me to fight him?
Now, is this an example of a misinterpretation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I should have clarified that. Yeah.
That's cool.
Misinterpretation.
Cool. Okay.
And so I guess, me not wanting to look like a chump either, I'm like, okay, if he's down to do it, whatever, I'm like, but I don't care. I don't have a problem with him.
Yeah.
And one individual ran to him, say what again? I think they did the same thing to him. And then they kind of just oh, he said you're scared. And he was like, oh, no, he said you're scared. And then we both over here like, oh, no, I ain't scared. Like, well, you know, but it don't matter, you know. And then we both over here shrugging like, oh, kind of like we could indicate that, man, I don't got no problem with this dude. We're trying to create a problem.
Basically.
And yeah. And then like, you know, just out of, I don't want to say male ego or like pride, like he was like, fuck it, damn fool. I guess we're going to fight.
Fuck it. Let's do this.
Yeah. So then we got out of class at like 9 p.m.
Damn.
And then like, yeah, there's a little grass field over there. And then
You got down in the grass, bro. Damn. That brings back memories, bro.
Yeah, and I still got the video, by the way. Yeah, I still got the video.
Do you really?
I
You
do.
got to show that shit to me, bro. I want to see it. Do you have it right now?
I do. I got to look for it, but I can send it to you, though.
I want to see it, please.
But
I need
yeah.
to see that shit.
Yeah, bro. So then that ended up happening. And then like the next day, bro, we realized like, oh, that was stupid, man. We just let that. But I mean, it was cool after that. A lot of people I'm cool with now. At some point, we got down as kids. Yeah,
That's crazy.
misinterpretation, man.
Well, it's not that crazy. That's usually what happened. But misinterpretation led to that bullshit.
I think it was a respect built after the fight.
After the fight.
Yeah. I don't know. There's something about.
I'm sorry. What?
No. So all I was gonna say is there's something about clearing the air that brings people together.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Sometimes words can't fix it.
No, and sometimes it gets to the point where you just need to throw blows to solve a problem.
Yeah.
Don't worry. By the way, now that's out there, just so y'all know, we're not encouraging fucking fighting instead of talking it out. Okay,
Yeah.
Try the talking route first. Okay,
Yeah.
if it's not solving shit, then let them fight it out, and maybe y'all could be cool after.
But if you don't want to run it, let's get it.
There you go.
But do you have any examples of that where like misinterpretation played a big part?
I think it happens a lot, actually. I think there was one. I remember one time I was talking about, and this fool took it to heart. This is back in high school. This is probably like 2009, 2008, right? I know y'all, I'm like 30 years old. Ooh, I'm not that old, but anyway.
Which one is it?
Huh? You fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's like, yeah. Anyway, so back to my story. It's not really that interesting of a story, but it's a good example of misinterpretation because we're in the weight room, right? And this is a football team, by the way. I played football and baseball in high school, and this particular teammate of mine was an asshole. He just liked problems. I feel like he just kind of amplified shit just for an excuse to fight somebody. And I just made a comment out loud, and I guess he didn't hear it, but one of our teammates did. I'm just like, oh man, you're doing lightweight. Put a couple more plates on there. He said, you a bitch, and you can't lift that much. What? Bro, the whole fucking room heard me not say that shit, bro. What you mean? He said, what? And this beefhead motherfucker racks the weights. What did you say, Farinas? I'm like, I said what I said, bro. You didn't hear me? It was loud as fuck. See, bro, I told you he said it. I'm like, this instigating motherfucker. Are you for real right now, bro? Long story short, I look at him, I'm like, hey, man. He's like, you already got the gloves on? Let's go. Because I had weight gloves on. We had weight gloves on. I'm like, bro, you don't want it. Are you for real right now? Because we could go outside and do this if you want to. My coach overheard us. And I'm like, yo, man, what's up? And he's like, well, you tell me what's up, bro.
What the coach say?
He didn't care. I don't get to that point right now.
Okay.
So he walks up. Well, before he's up to me, he gets off the bench. He walks over. He's like, what'd you say? I was like, bro, I just said put a couple more plates on. You doing lightweight. Whatever. What you mad at for, bro? I'm not saying, because back then, man, pumping up 45s was a lot for us. Remember, mind you, we're like sophomores or freshmen. I think it was freshman year, sophomore year. Yeah, I was in the 10th grade. I'm this full ass hurt, bro. Like, you got 35s on there, man. Put like at least an extra 10, 15 pounds on that bitch. That's a warm up. That was a warm up set. I'm like, okay, excuse me. Damn. Like, what the fuck, bro? And I ain't no bitch, bro,
button,
but
man.
I must have. I don't know what the fuck. His ego or I don't know what the fuck happened, but I heard you, man. Oh, you heard me what I say. And this is literally a dumbass argument. Coach finally like, hey, none of y'all doing that shit. You want to play on Friday? Shit, you got me there, man. Hey, we both shut the fuck up right there at that moment because we weren't going to risk losing out, putting on pads on Friday, bro. But yeah, basically, long story short, I know that wasn't the most interesting story, but dumb shit like that is clearly misinterpreted, people can use for an excuse to just, it doesn't really. I wanted to give you a non-rumor example, just because we're going to get rumors in a second. You know what I mean? But that was my example that I could think of right now. That was a non-rumor related example of misinterpretation.
Let me give you two stories of misinterpretation. I'm
I got one more, but go ahead.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna tell one and you tell one. I'll
Let's
tell
do
last.
that.
All right.
All right.
So, man, which one do I tell first? These are both examples of misinterpretation, right?
Let's hear it. Oh,
And I'm putting my brother on the spot for both of them.
do it.
So
That's fucked up. He's the one that misinterpreted, or what?
yeah, no,
Okay.
no, it just involves them. But I actually mentioned one to you on an episode before, but I'm gonna just bring it up again since it just fits so
Let's do it.
perfectly. Pause.
Let's do it. It fits perfectly
Yeah.
in the hole.
Yo. All right. So look, actually, since we talking about that, you remember I told you when he was in the locker room?
Yeah.
Bro's in the locker room alone, bro.
Oh no.
This is a short little 5-second story,
I
but
want to hear it though. So what? It's all good.
the song he was singing, I was actually trying to remember the lyrics just now. It says the chorus is like, I get on my knees, right? Shut up, bro.
Was he singing this? Did he have headphones in? He did, huh? He must have had headphones
I don't
in.
know, but bro's in the locker singing his little heart out to God. He said, the song says, I get on my knees, here I am before the Lord. That changes me.
Okay.
And it says, see, I don't know how, but there's power, but when I'm on my knees.
I see how that can be misinterpreted, bro.
Hey, nah, he said brothers had walked in the locker room, no one was looking at him. Like, cause when they came in, he was either saying the part that says, I don't know how, but there's power when I get on my knees. He was either saying that part or the chorus that says, I get on my knees over and over again.
Oh,
And then,
no.
yeah, when they approached, bro, he said, nah, it ain't like that, bro. I remember when he told me that, I was like, dang, that's a little situation, man. Yeah, man.
That's not a situation I want to be in, man. That's terrible, bro.
Yeah, it's dangerous. Out here
That's
in
a
the
good
streets,
misinterpretation. Yeah. So another story of misinterpretation. That was pretty good. I'll give it to you. You did tell me about that one. I remember.
man. Yeah, man.
Another example of misinterpretation. To give a broad example would be like if you're talking with your girlfriend or a friend or whatever through text message, since you can't really feel or hear tones. Shit can easily be misinterpreted through a text message, even with fucking words.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Big time, bro.
Especially if you're arguing through text.
Hell yeah. Way worse, man. It's like, yo, like
Especially me,
all
bro.
caps mean something, man.
Every word, I take every word to heart.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so if
It's some powerful shit, man.
And you know what I asked somebody the other day?
What's that?
I said, when you're texting somebody, whether argument or normal text, but for the sake of what we're talking about, let's say argument, right?
Yeah.
When you're arguing with somebody and you're texting them, even though you know you shouldn't be texting them,
Yeah.
do you read their message in their voice in your head or your voice?
I usually tend to do it with their voice. Do you? I mean,
Hey, isn't that crazy? The mind could do
the
that.
mind's powerful, man.
And then you could even take the tone
I even do that
of
shit
how
when
they usually talk, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh no, they didn't mean it like that."
My nerd self, whenever I read a comic book, I do the same shit. Like when I was reading The Walking Dead, whenever Rick would talk, I
You could
pictured
do
Rick's
everybody's voice, huh?
from the TV show.
Hey, isn't that crazy?
I would take the voices from the TV show and apply them to their characters in my head.
Isn't that crazy,
Mine's a powerful thing, man.
man?
Sorry, I was a nerdy ass example, but that's what I do.
but
when I
it
read.
makes sense though.
Yeah, you're a fan of the show, then the source material. You could do the same thing for those same characters. I plug in their voice, the voice from the actors in the show, and yeah, it's crazy.
I think, but that just goes to show how deep the mind will go to trying not to misinterpret what they're saying.
That's true.
You know, because sometimes I'll be like, man, before I blow up, let me try reading it in my voice, and I'm reading it in there.
Well, sometimes they'll also emphasize it. There's exclamation points in there. If it's all caps always means something.
Well, yeah.
I usually take all caps as I'm raising my voice to you, or I'm being loud with you. Like you need to fucking, because that's a loud text message. It's loud.
Big emphasis.
Yeah, big emphasis usually means loud text message. Especially if it's followed up with some exclamation points and it's all capital letters. That female is yelling at you. Man or female, bitch. The bitch is yelling at you. So
Yeah.
you know, there's that. And then my story now. It's a quick one too. Baseball story. Semi-pro ball that I was playing when I was in Texas. And I remember I was on a small league. I was trying to get into the majors. See if it could lead me there. Okay. I know I had a lot of work to do and I was okay. Semi-pro ball is a step towards pro ball, which is even playing for AAA. And the AAA team that year that was a part of the Rangers organization. They weren't the Dodgers, but fuck it, bro. I would have took a paycheck. Fuck it. I'm playing for the Texas Rangers. It's not the LA Dodgers, but I'll take it, man.
Nice.
Anyway, I was trying to get on their AAA team to have a possibility to maybe have a career in this shit. So I was playing semi-pro ball. And during one of the games, there was the pitcher misinterpreted my call or my calls I was making on the field, right, as I'm catching. I'm a catcher. For those of you that don't know me or do know me, the ones that do know me know that when I played baseball, I was a catcher. That's the guy behind the plate, calls pitches, strikes people out, helps the pitcher strike people out, and, tries to get the batter out. For those of you that don't know baseball, that's what we do. We're a team.
That's a shout out to me.
Yeah. Shout out to Slideshow because he doesn't know. Basically, the catcher's the guy behind the the batter.
Behind the batter,
calling the play. Basically, try to get the guy to swing and miss. Okay. Or at least if he does make contact, get it out. You know what I mean? Get someone to catch it for you. Basically, everybody else in the field is a backup.
Okay.
So if Yatu's plan doesn't, if you and the pitcher's plan doesn't work out, and you don't strike this dude out, get him out. Basically. Yeah. That's why, some people take offense to that when I say it that way.
Dodgeball.
It's just like dodgeball. Yeah. Everybody else is a backup. They are. And really, you look at it for what it is.
Kickball. Because if they catch,
it's catch it, it's exactly like kickball. Exactly. So, just like kickball, the rest of the fielders are used to get people out. Whether it's a ground out, throw to first, or you catch it out in the outfield.
I like how you said that. Backups.
Yeah, they're backups. That's really what they are. That's basically because the first defensive, attack is the pitcher and the catcher
to strike them out. Yeah.
To strike them out, and that's it. But if you don't strike him out and he makes contact, you're going to hope that he makes soft contact or pops it straight up so one of your infielders or one of your backup infielders can catch it.
I never looked at it like that. That's a good description.
It is, right? Because you picture it now. So it's not so boring when you break it down.
Yeah.
To really
when you know what's going on.
Exactly.
I never knew what was
That's
going on.
why they all stand around out there. They stand around because they're basically waiting to see if this dude's going to make contact or not. That's why they're focused. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's why when great plays happen, like for instance, if me and the pitcher fail and that motherfucker hits it hard and it's going, at that point, I'm taking my mask off and I'm praying. Please catch it. Please catch it. Please catch it.
I'm like,
yeah, man. Sometimes you'll see some outfielders do some crazy shit. They'll climb a wall, catch that shit,
it'd be crazy. They be
jump in the stands. Yeah, bro. And when you do that, that's some legendary shit, bro. That's like, dog, you just saved us a run.
I ain't about to break my back to catch that. I don't know. I guess.
But when you receiving a fat ass paycheck, you will. You know what I'm saying? You want to make that money, bro? Hell no, hell yeah.
Well, they get paid if they lose too.
That's true. Come on, no one wants to be on a team of fucking losers. You want to have some rings and some accolades to retire with, man. That's all you give a shit about is money.
That's like the movie Angels in the Outfield.
This is basically like that. But anyway, long story short, let me get to the point. So he was misinterpreting my calls. This motherfucker, I would call for a fastball, I would get a slider. So the problem with that, or I would call a curveball and I would get a fastball. Like, motherfucker, I'm waiting for this shit to drop, and the fastball's coming up here, and I got to adjust my glove quick enough to catch the ball, because if you're not on the same page as your pitcher, he's not ever you're gonna be expecting the wrong pitch. You know what I'm saying? So when I call a pitch and he nods yes to me, okay, that means we're on the same page.
Yeah.
About what we're gonna throw.
Are those the hand signals you do?
Yeah.
Underneath?
So when you see me do that, and usually you'll see a pitcher look, and he'll either say no to you or he'll say yes, and that's usually
if there's confusion. What they're doing.
Yeah. So if there's confusion at all, you'll usually see me, the catcher, will run out there and go talk to him. You ever seen that happen? Where they get up and run out to talk to him?
I've seen it, but I just don't know what's going on.
Now you know. See, I'm explaining it to you. So now when you go to a Dodger game with me, brother, you're going to know what the fuck is going on when it's happening.
You got to finish explaining all the other BS. I don't know the other rules.
All right, might as well do it now. Sorry, y'all. You're along for the ride. You're going to have to hear this part. But anyway, so when you see a catcher do that, he's communicating with for y'all that don't know baseball, are getting a crash course right now.
I thought they were just out there trying to look pretty like.
No, man, they're over discussing
bro.
Two things are usually happening.
Like, bro got Tourette's all of a sudden. All right there.
There's actually usually you're stupid. There's actually three things that are happening. Either you're out there because you two are not on the same page. Like, bro, what is going on, dog? You're not throwing. The pitcher's really wild and he can't throw what you're asking him to throw. Or like I said, or he's misinterpreting, like, okay, you're not calling the right pitch. Or, oh, I thought you were asking for that. No, bro. 2 means curveball. 1 means fastball. Like, come on, bro. It could be that, or you could be buying time for the dude that's warming up in the bullpen. You ever see where the coach comes out, takes the ball from him, the guy goes back in the dugout, and the new guy comes out to pitch?
Yeah.
They call that the bullpen.
Okay.
So bullpen guys in there warming up, basically, and take over for the dude that's fucking up outside on the mound during the game. Like, say there's a dude that's just pitching terribly, and they're getting hits off him left and right. They're just getting running the bases and shit. They usually get, all right, get his ass up in the bullpen, warm somebody up, and get him the fuck out of this game because he's about to lose this shit for us, bro.
Man,
there's no time limit in baseball. There's outs. 27 outs for each team because there's up top of, so there's a top of an inning and a bottom of an inning. What does that mean? That means at the top of an inning, whoever's on defense has to get 3 outs in order to get to the bottom of an inning. Does that make sense? You get it? So you get 3 batters, right? If you get those 3 guys out, You switch
You
sides.
switch, yeah.
Yeah, so that's how you do it.
Yeah, like
and you
kickball.
go to just like kickball, exactly.
Yeah.
Then you go to the bottom of that inning, and the team that was just playing defense now gets a chance to hit off of your team.
Yeah, yeah.
You get it right, and whoever's at home always gets to the bottom of an inning
Okay.
if they're losing. Now, if you're winning, that's fine. You get to the ninth inning, and if you get 3 outs in the top of a ninth, and you're the home team and you're winning, the game's over. But if you're losing and you're the home team, you get one last chance at the bottom of that inning to try to score and win, do a walk-off.
I was gonna say that's kind of
Or at least tie
keep
it.
up with, man.
Or at least tie it.
But did you and the gentleman ever get it together? Or-
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Back to the story, guys. My bad. Yeah, we did. It took a while, but he was misinterpreting everything, bro. I just think he had bad control, if I'm being honest. Like, what does that mean? That means he's sloppy. Like, he for some reason, he'll
he
try
don't
to
know
throw.
his plays.
Or he doesn't know how to throw it. It's just sometimes they're having an off day.
Off day.
And their grip is not the way it normally is supposed to be. Sometimes rain will affect that. It depends on weather.
Or
Has a
if
lot to do with that shit
they're
too. With that too, or nervousness. Sometimes some days you just don't have it. You know what I'm saying? And this dude's like, we're grown ass men, bro. We're trying to be semi-pro. We're trying to become pro. You know. And I don't know how far that career was going to go. By the way, guys, I wasn't disciplined enough to actually be a professional catcher. It would have been cool to actually do it. You know, I came close. Not gonna lie, I came very close, but it's all good, man. It worked out. It's still gonna work out with it, what I end up doing. But anyway, back to the story. We did get on the same page for a while. The misinterpretation was the pitches. It could not just land what I was trying to do. And anyway, sorry, I thought it'd be more interesting to explain it, but
On the different. No. That's a
different page, man.
Yeah,
so
different
getting someone on the
pages.
same page as you, you know, that's also an example of a misinterpretation. What's your second story?
Man, I don't know what be going on with these locker rooms, bro. But it's another locker room story, my brother. Yeah, man.
He ain't gonna come on. He ain't gonna come on the show.
Nah, I'm gonna actually have him come on and justify himself both times. But with the second story, no, actually, the second story wasn't his fault. The second story, he's a victim of his circumstance.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear it.
Picture this, bro. So, and it's another little 5-second story because I wasn't there, so I can't really tell
Right.
it.
Okay, we'll
to the
move into the second part anyway. So that's fine.
Yeah. So,
Second topic. Let's go.
bro, what my brother told me was that, like, I guess picture, and it is football. Picture halftime, right?
Okay.
And the team that my brother's on is losing.
Okay.
Kind of like those movies, like they finally made it big,
Yeah.
and then they're at the championship, and you know, there's the halftime hype up, like they about to come back with a bang, right?
Yeah.
And I guess like the coach is white, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know what was going through bro's head, but I guess in the middle of the pep talk, right, bro just forgot who. I don't know if he forgot who he was or who he was talking to, but bro, like, I guess everybody just listening, and bro just, wow, them niggers is fast. And how I picture,
Oh no, he didn't.
when he
The ER. He put the ER in there.
yeah,
ERS.
yeah,
Oh,
and I'm gonna get to that because
Oh no.
the way my brother was saying it, how he pictured it, he said everybody's jaws was just like,
Bro hit the floor.
and then like
You
I
got a
imagine,
death wish, bro.
I imagine,
Gosh damn.
bro, if you can imagine a movie like you just see the whole team on their like on one knee, and then you just see like one, and everybody's still in just one thing,
no.
just in the back, just swinging,
Oh no.
like one of those. And then he said the coach was like, and he's like, guys, I promise you, I don't have a racist bone in my body.
Yes, you do. Yes, your bitch ass do.
Hey, no, but hey, that could have turned out really bad for him.
He
But,
could have got his ass whooped, bro. Or at least, I don't know, maybe
See,
worse.
and this is how I know he said the ER because my brother said,
That shit's cringy to me, man.
bro, my brother said after like 10 seconds, everybody like started busting up laughing, right? But one of the I was about to say one of the employees, one of the players said like, "Hey coach, like next time just put the A at the end, not the ER." Like they told the coach.
He like emphasized on it.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
no,
hey
dude.
coach, next time just say
bad.
it with an A. And he said,
Oh
yeah,
no.
he said,
Why'd
the
you pay
coach-
attention to it?
He said
Like,
the coach was
motherfucker.
like cherry red,
I'm sure.
and he's like, guys,
Bro fucked up. But you don't do that.
guys, I promise you, I don't have a racist bone in my body. I was like, damn, you kind of, I wouldn't know what to do, bro.
I wouldn't either, man. That's terrible, bro.
I think that would have been one of those things that like I'd have kept on doing what I was doing,
Yeah, I think
and
so.
then, huh?
Whoa.
Yeah, you have to.
I would like, wait a minute. Whoa, bro. You just took this shit to a whole different place. It didn't need to go, man.
Hey, but they see that's good though. They didn't misinterpret it though.
That's a good example of at least interpreting it right. They heard that shit for what it was.
That coach could have got fired.
Hell yeah,
he could have got stomped out.
He might have tried to use no, y'all misinterpreted me. Nah, coach, we fucking heard you, bro.
And this ain't a stereotype, but there's usually a lot of black dudes on the football team. So
yeah, that's usually the case.
He'd have got a stampede ran on him.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
absolutely. All right, cool. Was that your last?
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and transition over to our second topic of the episode, which is rumors. The adult rumors, I guess you could say. Adult rumors, doesn't matter. Any type of rumor that can affect the individual that it's about and how those can also be interpreted. That's the biggest thing. I think rumors are just based off of misinterpretations that have been flipped and been, not always though. Sometimes they are right. They're actually correct, but can rumors be true? Can some rumors be true? Or what? Or is it or does it change from the word rumor to a fact when proven that it's real?
I think it's just the intent behind a rumor. I think a rumor was.
Do you think there's always malice behind it, or do you think it's just some cases that it's malice? Not always.
It's 100% of the time it's designed to start destruction.
Oh yeah, there's nothing. Usually, have you noticed? Every rumor is usually just negative
because there's no such but there are a good rumor.
Well, yes and no, because sometimes I'll give you. That's the I twitch. You're like, give me a fucking good reason. Give me an explanation, AJ. Here's your explanation. Slideshow. I think an example of a good rumor. I'll give you an example right now. GTA 6 being in Vice City. That's a good rumor to me because it's a rumor that's where it takes place.
Yeah, but
no one knows if that's true. I consider that a harmless, good rumor because I personally would love to revisit Vice City.
Depends on who you ask. You know how long people been waiting for that?
Hell yeah. Long time. Miami. They want to go back to Miami, bro. Some Scarface shit, man.
Oh, right.
We talked about it with Iman off the record. She's even excited. Shout out to Iman.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So she was even like, that'd be dope. He gonna keep calling you the wrong one, Iman. Yeah. E-mode.
I was going to say, bro. Can there be a such thing as a good rumor at the workplace, though? Because that's where all rumors really...
No, I don't think so. Maybe. Actually, no. Maybe. Depending on, that just gets chalked up to interpretation again. Because depending on who's hearing this rumor, like, for instance, there's a coworker that nobody likes. Oh, it's rumored that he's going to step down, or rumored that he's going to get fired, rumored that... You know what I'm saying?
But...
That could be good and beneficial to the workers that know that he's an oppressor.
It could
he or she is an oppressor. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, but then you don't want to, what's that one saying? Like, you don't want to, like, it's a saying. I can't think of it right now, but it's like, kind of like, oh, don't count your eggs before they're in the basket, right?
Yeah. But that's still considered a rumor. You know what I'm saying? So I think they're mostly negative, bro, when it comes to rumors in the workplace. Yeah. Mainly. But an example, biggest thing with rumors for me,
there's an intent behind every rumor, though.
There is that most definitely, and I think with rumors in general, man, I think that people kind of lose their logic in it sometimes. Like, and I'll give you guys an example. What I mean by that is, how are you going to tell somebody? They'll come up to you in some circumstances, they'll jam you about it, they'll ask you questions about it, and they'll hit you with, well, I don't want to hear anybody say something like that again to me. I have no fucking control over that. Let's be real for a second. I can't control anybody's mouth but my own, okay? Whatever is said in words is only controlled by the person saying the words. You can't come up to somebody and be like, hey, I don't want to hear nobody say this, that you said this anymore. How the fuck do I have control over that?
Yeah.
I can't control anybody else but me. I'm going to reiterate. I know I said that already. I'm saying it again because... for you to have logic like that, you're making yourself look stupid as fuck. If we're being honest, I'm just being real, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that this is anything in particular, but when that happens, it makes me laugh because it's like just take it for what it is, a rumor. What are you going to go jam the person that supposedly said something about you, right? Well, they're saying this. Okay, I never said it.
Right.
There you go. I never said it. Oh, but
having proof.
People are good at lying. You see how composed I am? Like, that's what I would hit them with. Like, do you see how composed I am? I don't got time for none of that. And plus, I don't give a shit enough to make up a lie. What would a lie like that or a rumor like that, how would that benefit me? Depending on what it is. Like, say, if someone had a rumor about fighting somebody or I fucked that person up, and they go around telling people that. What if you didn't really say that? But then that person that you supposedly fucked up, right, comes up to you and jams you. Hey, bro, so you walking around here telling people that you fucked me up? Who the hell told you that wild shit? And it's not because you're scared of the person. You're just like, bro, I never fucking. First of all,
Right.
I mean, if you really want to do it, we can get it. But second of all, I didn't say that. But if you want to fight for no reason to prove something to yourself, we could do that. If that's what it needs to be.
He said, or I could, but I didn't say it.
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying though? It's like I feel like all logic goes out the window when the rumor is about someone else. So, for instance, in this case, in this example, this hypothetical example, by the way, let me make sure that's clear. This individual's mad because they're claiming that he got fucked up by this other individual, right? So naturally, you're gonna go to that individual and jam him about it. Like, why are you saying you fucked me up, bro? Why? Because they're on the negative receiving end of it. You see?
Yeah.
They're making this rumor is making that person look like a bitch or bad. You know. So instead of using your logic, you want to go jam the person that supposedly said it and you have no evidence to prove that? I say only jam the person if you have definitive proof. Like, there is no doubt that you said this shit. Like, I'm talking like text message proof at this point. You know, like if you have solid evidence that someone has said this particular thing about you, why the fuck are you going after them? And then to end the conversation, you go with, well, I'm okay, all right, we on the same page now, we good, but I just don't want to hear it no more. Again, I have no control over that, but you have a good day. It's like, exercise your logic, people.
You know what? So
we don't have control over what other people want to make up or say or misinterpret and then reproduce it to their own fucking. You notice that's what happens with rumors. Shit gets twisted. They might hear something from somebody and then they give out their version of what they heard from that person, and then there you go, it's a snowball.
Well,
effect.
that's usually how it goes, right?
Yeah.
So, do you think rumor and gossip is the same thing?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah?
Absolutely.
But I
You don't
think the
think so?
thing about gossip, I think they're a little different.
Gossip's
though.
not always the truth because, well,
Yeah,
that's what makes it a rumor.
Gossip isn't always because gossip,
But it can be
has
too,
the
though.
intent to like I think the Bible would refer to it as itchy ears.
But what about you, Slideshow? Do you have any examples of a rumor in particular that you were either affected by, or you know somebody that was involved in it that was negative about them?
Oh yeah,
You know,
yeah.
now you know you get back what you were gonna say.
No,
Yeah.
no, but a rumor came to me though.
Okay.
A rumor came to me.
All right, go ahead.
So I remember, and this is elementary school, man.
Okay.
Like this is sixth graders talking like this. Is sixth graders thinking like this. I don't even know how this got out, but I remember it was that same little that I spoke. I don't know what episode it was, but same little sixth grader I was talking about that when we was talking about first heartbreaks. And I said that was the first one. That was that was the same one that cheated on me too.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck that bitch. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, but it was. So yeah, so I remember, I don't know if it was the first day we dated or whatever, but you know, one thing led to another. You know, it was just little kids trying to act grown,
Yeah.
and you know, we didn't have sex or anything, but it was like I said, trying to be grown. I remember we were in a room, you know, and then we were on one of the. I was on my homie's bed and we were kissing or whatever.
Oh shit.
And I remember she thought she had something. I looked in her shirt or whatever. And then I don't know how we had a little you know those little that they have at parties, a little candy spray and it's like string.
Oh yeah. Silly string.
Yeah, silly string, yeah.
Okay.
So we were spraying that on each other and then like I sprayed something in the shirt and you were like, oh, you better take that out. And I was like, okay, I'll take it out. And then we some sixth graders.
Okay.
Pop some bird chest out.
Pause. Some bird chest.
And then, you know, me thinking I'm grown, you know, whatever, thinking, oh, this is it. This is life. And then, so where the rumor comes in at is, I don't know how this started, but.
Let's hear it.
Okay. So I think what happened was the next day, I'm walking to school with one of the homies that happened to be her ex. But I guess, yeah, that happened to be her ex. But then he was mad at me. He was mad at me while we were walking to school. Like,
Why are you mad, bro?
yeah, he was like,
This is your girl's doing, not mine.
he was like, bro, I heard you slept with her.
Whoa.
Yeah. So then, and then, you know, my head is big because I'm like, oh, you know.
Hell yeah, bro. I fucked her.
No, not like
Just
that.
kidding.
Not like, but no, in a sense, like, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
so that's what she's going around telling everybody.
You told him that?
Huh?
You said that to him?
No, that's what I was thinking with a big ass grin on my face. But I couldn't
I
let
bet
them
you
see it.
were.
Yeah, I couldn't let them see it though. But Hey, we actually, yeah. And me and him, we actually fought over her.
Oh my god!
I remember,
what is with you and fighting people, bro?
Huh?
You just solved all your problems with your fists when you were young, or what?
Crazy thing is, we stopped talking after that for a cool minute, man. But this, you know, this is
that petty ass sixth grader, and I don't know any better shit.
Man, yeah, there's a homie that live up the street. We walk to school.
Okay,
you know, our two older brothers grew up together. So and then we fall out for a couple months, man. And I'm just like,
would you say that it's because you violated bro code? You violated it, huh?
I would say, was it? If you guys are already done, is it?
What do you mean, like done? Like
you ain't my daddy. I need your permission.
That's true.
Yeah.
He probably still expected some type of loyalty if he even understood what that was at that age. You know what I mean?
Man, like little kids with grown concepts. Well, trying to be grown. You know?
Little kids trying to be grown. I agree, and that's what that was basically.
But that was, I believe there was a rumor that she started, and then everybody ran with it by the next day.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. But I was it a good rumor? Was it a bad rumor? I don't know. But it's like, I'm in some publicity though. No, just playing.
It got you some
as a sixth grader. Yeah,
man. So I mean, I feel like before we wrap up, man, I think with rumors in general,
don't do it. It's bad. It's a drug.
I agree. See, I agree with Slideshow. You know, rumors, guys. They're not. I don't know. I know you don't need us to tell you this, especially if you're mature enough to understand the concept of it, or even been on a bad receiving end of it, of a rumor. At the end of the day, man, rumors are just going to be misinterpreted all the time, you know, and usually it's because of how someone delivers them. They usually either change it or the story or the thing or how it goes usually is that the story always slightly changes. You notice that?
Man.
One person will tell it one way, and the next person will either add to it or take away from it or won't deliver it the way they was. I think spreading rumors is bad regardless. But I think that if you're gonna spread one, at least repeat it the same exact fucking way it was told to you. Don't add to that bitch and don't take from it. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. Or don't even do it. Be one of the small few that doesn't push it on to the next person. Why not? What's wrong with that? Don't be that person.
If you have a problem with somebody, just say it to them directly.
Thank you. I was gonna just get to that. Thank you, Slideshow.
Cause
that's how I know we always in sync, bro.
I was gonna say because I know
honestly, yeah, man. If you gotta bring it to him, man. Be a fucking man about it. And women, be a woman about it and go talk to her. Fuck that. Like, go. Sorry, do you have the thought too? I don't want to lose that thought.
Well, no, I was going to say, because at least
go confront that person. That's all I was trying to say. Sorry.
Because I was going to say, I know it's mainly more with females, but I noticed, if a guy has a problem with another guy, typically, they just fight it out and that's the end of that. But I know with females, they
quick, easy way to solve it.
Yeah, but with females, it's just
they make it more complicated.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I'm act petty. Then okay, then I'm gonna treat her like this. Okay, then you're not allowed to talk to her. Then and I'm like, that's too much work.
That's making it,
and that lasts for years.
And that's making it complicated.
I ain't trying to do all that. I don't got the energy or the strength. I'm getting old.
But they have it, bro. And it's when that happens, man. I just start to think, where do you find the drive and passion for this shit? Like really gonna put, you know what I mean? We're really gonna push this right now. That's what we're doing.
I think females might be lionesses though, very territorial. So yeah. I can see how they could do it, but I'm like, guys, they're not. The male lions, they fight. They just fight.
And that's what happens when another alpha male reaches another alpha male, and that usually leads in that.
And what happens afterwards? 9 times out of they could die, but 9 times out of 10, the loser walk away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think in the animal world it's different. I think they fight till one of them dies, bro. Some cases. I think wolves do. But don't quote me on that. You wolf connoisseurs out there, you wolf experts. I think that wolves. I think if an alpha is challenged by one of the pack mates that wants to take over the pack, I don't think you can severely fuck that other one up without him trying to eat you in your sleep.
I think wolves jump though. They jump. They don't do one-on-ones. They jump.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe that's just movie shit. Because I heard that it's supposed to be if there's a challenger, the rest of the pack just watches, bro.
Usually, you'd be surprised somebody else.
You'd be surprised how smart these animals are, and they understand leadership roles, bro.
Yeah,
it's crazy because they understand each other. We tend to forget that. They're mindless. There's no structure to what they do. That's bullshit. Yes, there is. There is absolutely structure within their world.
Was that a Timeless Empire cut?
Yeah, you like that? Solid, huh? You barely noticed?
Bro, I ain't never seen that before. Yeah,
man, I made this shit. It's dope, right? Eventually, y'all maybe might get some of these in the future.
I'm gonna get one of those.
Oh, you definitely gonna get one.
I drink coffee,
yeah.
Or tea.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Tea, water, whatever the fuck you drink, coffee.
Nah, but you know what I was
some
gonna
brass
say?
knuckles,
That's
too.
good for advertisement, but
Yeah.
and for visuals.
I want to.
But anyways,
Yeah,
but I was gonna say with the Wolves, bro. They that's why they jump though. Usually, if like the leader like determines that this person isn't supposed to be here anymore, or you know we just got to cut him. That's why they jump.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's absolutely true. And then that's usually what happens. Well, I mean, is there proof behind that though, or is that really what happens?
You see it on. I don't know if it's Discovery Channel or what it is, but I've seen documentaries on it. Like Wolves, they just pack you out.
They don't fuck around, huh?
No.
So, well, let me ask you this, bro. Before we wrap everything up, what is your final tidbit on rumors? Ultimately, are they bad, or is there some that can be good, or is there any positive at all that can be done with them? I think no, personally, but what do you think?
They're for sure bad. I think people do it without intending to do it. I know I do without intending to do it. For example, if I could come to you and say, oh, you know, be careful how you treat so and so. They lost a family member, you know, just be gentle with them, or just watch how you treat them.
Yeah.
So yeah, somebody could easily be like, oh, Slideshow said, oh, so and so lost their dad to pneumonia or whatever could kill somebody. And it's like that kind of like putting 100 on 10.
Yeah.
Like I told you this, but did you misinterpret that, or did you do that on purpose?
It just depends on intentions at that point.
Yeah. So it's like, and then that individual that only told that person something comes back and, hey, I heard you put my hip out there like that.
Yeah. Yeah, but my government.
And then that makes you look bad.
Yes, it
and
does.
I know you was trying to do was,
Mm-hmm. So in closing for me, I feel like when it comes to rumors, that sometimes people will be spreading rumors that are actually true about a particular person. I think what makes them untrue is when people start to add things to them, right, or change it up to what they think would be more entertaining. And I tried to understand why some people do this, and here's what I came up with. I think some people out there change rumors because they want to make them more appealing to hear. Does that make sense? More entertaining. So they'll either intentionally or unintentionally add to that rumor to make it sound more epic or more,
than what it is.
More than exactly. They'll big it up more to make it more entertaining to tell, right? So, but the problem with that is when you do that, now you just turn this, what was actually true, into something that's going to be falsified and can possibly hurt the people involved.
So my follow-up
reputation wise, or whatever have you. So just don't do it. Rumors are just overall, they're fucked.
My follow-up question and conclusion is there a cure for this sickness, this disease? Is there a cure for it?
Rumors, like the disease of like rumors and gossip and all that? I don't think so,
misinterpretation,
man. No. I think that it's going to happen until man just either, that man just dies off or God comes back, whichever one happens first. I think that no matter what, bro, because of the fact that everybody does not communicate the same way, it's going to keep happening. Does that make sense? Like, not everybody understands everybody. They don't. If that was the case, then we'd all be on the same page all the time, which we're not. But that's not because you're not capable of understanding. Unfortunately, the person trying to communicate with you sometimes sucks at it. It could easily be as simple as someone's communication is dog shit, so they never get their intention across, right? They never get their intention across because the way they deliver it. Remember I said, like going back to what we said, it's not about what you say, it's about how you say it. If your delivery is dog shit every time you try to deliver something to somebody, they're never going to take what you're trying to tell them the right way. So what does that lead to? Miscommunication, misunderstandings, misinterpretations, and it leads to problems and flaws. So to answer your question, no. For that reason alone, no. There's no way there's gonna be a cure for this shit.
I think
people just never really on the same page always. It's just the way it goes. All because of the bad delivery. That's what I believe. See what I'm saying? Or sometimes, sorry, I'm going to cut you off. Sorry. One last thing. It could be the delivery that's bad, or honestly, it could be the reception that's just bad. Sometimes people, even if you deliver it clear and you know that it's clear, some people just don't take it that way. Some people just might not understand it right.
Yeah.
Even if you break it down for them, they might still interpret it wrong.
Yeah. So
it's a double-edged sword. Either way, it's either going to be the person delivering it or the person receiving it that just fucked it up and took it wrong.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say,
I think the cure in my belief, I think the cure would be what you mentioned like way earlier. it won't spark if you don't receive it. Kind of like one of those things where like you get mad if it's true. Kind of one of those. Yeah. So it's like if you don't feed the fire, eventually you gotta die out. Yeah. Kind of thing. So it's like, I don't know, me, I feel like people perceive me as weak at times because like I don't respond to things like they would hope. Like kind of like
I don't think that makes you weak though.
Argue back or fight. Yeah. No, because that's what the average person would do, like argue back or fight.
That's true. And that's the expected outcome.
Yeah, but
reaction.
If you don't feed it,
reaction.
It can't. Yeah, that person's in an argument by himself.
There you go. It takes two to tangle. That's where that phrase "it takes two to tangle" comes from.
Yeah, yeah. Like if you don't feed it, it can't. It'll eventually die out.
Yeah, it won't. Fire won't stay burning if you don't feed it. That's true.
But everybody can't do that. So
you know what it is though. Would you agree that they can't do it because it gets petty to the point where I have to have the last word?
Either that, or I'm not gonna let nobody walk on me. They see it. They see it as a sign of weakness.
Yes, dude. Yeah. Preach. That's exactly what it ends up being. It becomes a battle of ego.
But that's how I say be the bigger person, right?
Yeah, exactly. You have to. Yeah, he's right. So I'm not saying, dang, he hit it right because that's the way it's supposed to be. No. That shit is your ego, bro, trying to drive your decisions. And Slideshow's right. Why? Who gives a shit? Is there, even if there's an audience, bro, be the bigger person. That doesn't make you a bitch because you decide not to argue with somebody or have the last word. That's pure pettiness and immaturity, bro.
You know what? You know what it is, bro. I think it's the fact that like being the bigger person doesn't always feel like the winner.
That's true. And you might walk away from a situation feeling like you just took an L.
Yeah.
Or you took it on the chin. You let that person do whatever they wanted towards you, and you just accepted it. That's unfortunately that's what people believe, but it's not true.
It's like you said, the ego, though.
Yeah, bro. The ego is an enemy, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, with that being said, though, I think we're going to wrap things up here. Before we get into the final announcements, I'll just get into them right now real quick. Thank you guys again for listening. I noticed that the episodes with me and Slideshow alone are kind of a little bit shorter, and it's not because we don't have a lot to say. It's just that we get out what we want to say a lot quicker. So when we have more guests on the show, right, or even our third.
More ideas, yeah.
Exactly, more ideas start to flow, and that's usually what makes the episodes go a little bit longer. It's not because we're not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Everybody got to give their stories and experience. So.
Exactly. So we want to make sure everybody has their tidbit and their time to do so. But when it just gets back to the original two hosts, the original two hosts of Timeless Talk.
Get an easy flow.
Easy flow. We're usually in here and done within an hour and 20, hour and a half at most,
So they don't be having excuses. Oh, I couldn't hear all of it. It was
too long or too elongated. Yeah. But the thing is, you guys remember, we give you guys content once a week. So we try to, we don't make it lengthy just to make it lengthy, all right? We give you guys plenty of content to hold you over, hopefully, until every Friday morning at 5 a.m. when you get a new episode. And that's a new dose of the conversation that never ends. You know what I mean? It's the conversation that never ends, y'all. So it's always a continuation. That's why we never say goodbye.
Never.
At the end of an episode, you notice we never say goodbye to y'all. We say until next time or until we continue the conversation that never ends. There's a reason for that because it's the point of the show. It's the heart and soul of it is that it's a never-ending topic.
Yeah.
It's always just transitioning into something new.
Till we see you again.
Yep, basically. But anyway, with that being said, guys, that explanation, we want to quickly say, shout out to our third that isn't here tonight, B Money. He wanted to be here. The reason why he wasn't here is because he was doing some stuff for family, for his daughter.
There it is.
There it is.
They're coming in.
Yeah. They're coming in.
B Money.
So shout out to B Money. Yep. You know what I'm saying, bro? We love you, dog. We know why you couldn't be here with us. It's not like him really to miss 2 episodes in a row. Like, was it in a row? Yeah, it was. Oh, yeah.
But family time is important. So
family time is important to me in Slideshow. So that's a pass for anybody that needs to miss it, myself included.
Yeah.
So if these 2 fellas needed to record for some reason that I couldn't be there because of family, best believe, the show must go on. But it's okay if one of us got to miss. So that's definitely okay across the board. He had to go help out his daughter with some stuff, and I think she's going to college. So, hey, shout out to her.
Big ups. Yep.
Big ups to her. I don't know her name, but, hey, God bless you.
Congrats.
Congratulations to
you.
New
chapter.
New chapter of your life. We hope everything goes well out there. Yep. B-Money might play this for her. So,
new blessings.
New blessings your way, and we wish you the best with all kinds of love. And,
Amen.
We know your dad's already doing that for you, too. So, all that being said, you guys, we're on Spotify, Apple Podcast. We're on... everything. Deezer, iHeartRadio, Pandora's actually pending now, so hopefully we're actually going to be reviewed.
Pending the right way.
Pending the correct way, because it was actually uploaded correctly now, so.
Yeah.
That being said, you guys, we're on there. YouTube, please, like, subscribe, comment. We're getting way more traffic through YouTube now.
Yeah.
than anything else.
Anywhere else
now. It's
and
literally
share.
biting out. Yeah, it's beating out everything on that's on Spotify. Spotify used to be the leader. That's just getting
YouTube
blown out
used
now.
to be like the lesser.
YouTube was a lesser, but now everybody. I'm sure Slideshow agrees. We appreciate that because this production itself is not easy. It's like it's easy, but for us it doesn't feel hard because we enjoy it.
Yeah,
but it is a process.
It's a lot, and it's a lot of time invested.
A lot of time invested. You know, I pull him away from his personal life, and I get pulled away from mine. And we do it because we enjoy it. And it's something that we know, we feel we have something. We know we have something.
And it helps people.
And it helps you guys. And we know that it does. And I've heard some feedback from people that have, sit there and listen to it. We're with them on their travels or they watch us every morning with their coffee. It's cool to be a part of that for somebody. And I like that. That's why we're going to start involving more and more like activities within the podcast. We got a lot of fun shit coming up, guys. We got the holidays coming up.
Oh, yep.
Just wait till October episodes start dropping. You're going to get 4 episodes with the set being decorated, all Halloween themed and masks. And I don't want to give away too much. It's fine.
Not too much. Yeah, they're going to have to find out.
Y'all find out if you stay tuned and watch. But we got dope stuff coming up. Just celebrate holidays, Christmas, Halloween, that stuff, Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Everything's going to be nice. It's going to be cool. We got the fall season, which is my favorite season personally. I almost made this episode about the seasons. Like, what's your favorite season and why?
Oh, we could have did that too.
We'll do that. And I thought about that earlier at work. I forgot to tell you. But anyway, we'll save that for another episode. Anything you want to say to them lastly before we wrap this, brother?
Yeah. In conclusion, itchy ears, don't have them. Rumors, don't do them. What was the other one? Misinterpretations, don't have them.
There you go. I like that. You get a golf clap too, brother.
And everybody make mistakes, but, at the end of the day, it's up to us to clean it up. Absolutely. Yeah.
And you've got to be a grown-up about that. You have to be real with yourself, honest, and keep yourself accountable, y'all.
If you want to make it, you got to. If you want to make
100%.
it. 100%.
Yeah. If you want to make it in life, I couldn't agree with Slide more. Honestly, he's right. And like I said before, I forgot to mention, guys, when we were talking about the where to subscribe and all that, all the links are for those of you that follow us on Instagram. And I got to give TikTok some love, man. I know we only have like 5 videos on there, but just you guys bear with us. I'm still trying to figure out how to like get that flowing better. I know that I got to chop these episodes up so you guys can see more video tidbits of the episode, so you can kind of get like just little samples here and there. That'll probably encourage more people to come watch it, on YouTube. I'm still figuring out how I'm going to edit all that. So we never really discussed TikTok, so I want to take the opportunity to explain that real quick. I'm getting the hang of it better now, and I understand now that brings more viewership. It'll grow our audience. So bear with us as we figure out TikTok more and how I'm starting to figure it out, because I never gave TikTok love before. We're figuring that out. Before you know it, that's going to be running some better, more consistently, so you guys can follow us on there. TikTok. Please check us out. We're going to be starting to get you guys more stuff there. And then the link that we have on our podcast website leads you to everything. You click on that link. You follow us on Instagram. For our Instagram followers, if you follow our stories, you see our stories, we always, every week at some point before the new episode drops on Friday mornings, we will have a link up you can click on that'll take you right to where all the audio is. And also on the top bar, you'll see links to our social media, Twitter, Instagram, well, obviously all those. And then you'll also see the YouTube link to watch us visually. I never clarified that before, so I'm going to start getting the better habit of doing that as well.
Okay.
All right, brother. But anyway, yeah. So my last final tidbit, I just want to give you guys the same advice, like similar to what Slideshow saying, misinterpretations, don't have them. If you have one and you were honestly trying to interpret it correctly and the person delivered it to you in a loving way or in a way that they felt was very communicative, if you have any questions, man, or let that person know. That just leads to good communication. You know what I'm saying? Let them know if you didn't get something right, or you did, or it just sounded wrong to you. Instead of just writing it off as, well, fuck this person, why don't you clarify that first? Hey, bro, like what you said kind of, or hey, girl, that what you said kind of just like threw me off a little bit. Did you mean it this way? Because this is how I took it. Like, that's hard for people to do these days. I don't know why, but try it, y'all. Maybe you'll have better situations, better turnouts in your life if you, approach it that way instead of the way that's,
Hey, man, and it'll save a lot more shootings, man.
Man, save a lot more lives.
A lot more lives, exactly.
For sure, man. So you guys, with that being said, before I actually wrap it, I'm going to shout out to JJ for this new outro that we kind of introduced in the middle of the season. But just vibe with us, man. This has been the conversation that never ends. Thank you guys. It's Timeless Talk. We'll see you next week till we get back.